Good morning, all. Welcome to the class on conic sections. Conic sections is a class of curves obtained by intersecting a double napped right circular cone with a plane. So consider the right circular cone. Z square is equal to x square plus y square. So you can see in the figure. So this is the cone under consideration, and you have the axis y axis for this cone, and you have this is the vertex. You can see the origin is the vertex of this cone. So there are two cases. Case 1, the plane which cuts the cone does not contain the vertex of the cone. In this case, you have four curves as conic sections. One is the circle, second one is the ellipse, third one is the parabola, and the fourth one is the hyperbola. In case 2, the plane which cuts the cone contains the vertex of the cone. In this case, we are getting the degenerate conics. There are three degenerate conics. One is the point, which will be usually the vertex of the cone, and second one, pair of lines passing through the origin. Third case is a line passing through the origin. Now we consider the case of circles. If the axis of the cone is perpendicular to the plane which cuts the cone, we get the circle as the conic section. Consider this cone. Our z square is equal to x square plus y square, and you consider the plane z is equal to 4. So we just intersect plane with the cone. So you can see the plane z is equal to 4 cuts the cone. You are getting a circle at a height of 4 units. And so remember that here the plane is perpendicular to the axis of the cone. Now you put one more plane, z is equal to some minus 4. So you can see that the plane cuts the cone along a circle. Now we consider case 2, the ellipse. If the axis of the cone is oblique to the plane of intersection, we get ellipse as the conic section. So as an example, you consider the cone z square is equal to x square plus y square, and the plane x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to. So you can see that the curve of intersection of the plane with the cone is an ellipse. Now we discuss the case of parabola. If the plane is parallel to a line joining vertex of the cone to the point, vertex of a cone to a point on the lower nap of the cone, the curve of intersection of the cone with the plane will be a parabola on the upper nap. Now if the plane parallel to a line joining vertex of the cone to a point on the upper nap of the cone, then the curve of intersection of the cone with the plane will be a parabola on the lower nap. The case of parabola can be illustrated as follows. So you consider the cone z square is equal to x square plus y square, and you construct a tangent plane to this cone. For example, z is equal to 0.6x plus 0.8y is a tangent plane to the cone. So let us consider the line of intersection of this cone with the plane. So intersect. So you can see that the intersection is along a line. So it is actually a plane of contact of the cone. Now you construct a plane parallel to this one. You consider a point on the upper nap. For example, you consider a point here, the upper nap. So you have a point in the upper nap, and you construct a plane parallel to this one. So you can see that that plane actually intersects the cone along a parabola. You can see that that plane actually intersects the cone along a parabola. Now you consider a point on the lower nap, and you consider a plane passing through B and parallel to the tangent plane. Consider this. Now you can see that again the curve of intersection is the parabola. Now we discuss case 4, the hyperbola. If the plane is parallel to the axis of the cone or is at any angle different from the above three cases, the resulting curve of intersection is a hyperbola. So consider the cone z square is equal to x square plus y square. X equal to 1 is a plane parallel to the axis of the cone, and you consider this curve of intersection of the two surfaces, and you can see that it is a hyperbola. Also you can consider for y equal to 2, intersect these two. Again you can see that it's a hyperbola. You consider 2x plus 3y plus 2z is equal to 4, and you consider the intersecting curve. Again you can see that it is a hyperbola. Now we discuss the case of degenerate conics, in which the first case is a point. If the plane perpendicular to the axis of the cone contains the vertex of the cone, we say that the point of intersection of the cone with the plane is a degenerate conic, which is the point vertex. Consider the cone z square is equal to x square plus y square and the plane z equal to 0. Then this vertex of the cone is the point of intersection of the cone with the plane, and which is one of the degenerate conic. Now we consider case 2, pair of lines. If the plane contains the axis of the cone, it will intersect the cone. It will intersect the cone along a pair of lines. In this case also, we call this pair of lines as the degenerate conic. So consider the cone z square is equal to x square plus y square, and you consider the plane 2x plus 3y plus z equal to 0, which is a plane passing through the origin, which is the vertex of the cone, and you can see that that plane cuts the cone into degenerate conic called the pair of lines. So you have a pair of lines passing through the origin is the conic section in this case. Now we consider case 3, a line. If the plane containing the vertex is tangential to both the naps of the cone, the line of contact of the cone with the plane is a degenerate conic. So consider the tangent plane z is equal to 0.66 plus 0.8y to the conic x square plus y square equal to z square. Then you can see that it is a tangent plane. So this line of intersection is also a degenerate conic. Now you can see all these things together in the following video.